Who says crime doesn't pay? Jim Axelrod on an auction of memorabilia from America's most notorious criminals.
This was in Clyde's waistband?
This is the CBS Evening News with Scott Pelley.
There's no art at the auction Jim Axelrod visited, but there is a love song written by Al Capone. That's next. There's an auction this weekend of rare artifacts from American history. Jim Axelrod shows us some of the most wanted items from America's Most Wanted.
Bobby Livingston's family has been auctioning rare artifacts for 30 years. A letter from Washington, a signed picture of Einstein. But they're about to hold their biggest event ever at this Amherst, New Hampshire auction house. And it's not the heroes who are the headliners. Washington, Lincoln, Churchill, Al Capone?
Well, you know, Al Capone is one of those figures, those mythic, iconic figures that represent something to American popular culture.
Even the gangsters get the white glove treatment? Sunday, 130 rare pieces of gangster memorabilia from the 1920s and 30s go on the block. Items gathered from private collectors during the last 8 years.
With the type of interest that we're getting, I would not be surprised if this was a seven-figure auction.
Included is a musical love letter Al Capone wrote to his wife May while in Alcatraz. I'm looking at the lyrics. You know, Madonna Mia, you're the bloom of the roses, you're the charm that reposes. What a sweetheart.
He loved his wife.
2 sawed-off shotguns, 2 machine rifles.
Also featured are items found on Bonnie and Clyde right after the shootout that ended their bank robbing careers and their lives in 1934. This was in Clyde's waistband?
This pistol was in Clyde Barrett's waistband when he was killed.
The couple captured the popular imagination during the Depression, targeting the very banks that were foreclosing on homes and farms. Is that a $100,000 gun?
This is worth more than $100,000. We estimate it to be worth twice that.
Livingston likes to say the real value of this collection is the gap it exposes between fantasy and reality.
These are desperate criminals. I mean, these are people shoot you, rob you. These were not glamorous outlaws living high on the hog. You learn that they lived a desperate life.
But when history becomes a commodity,
Alphonse Capone,
sometimes the bad guys are worth more than the good. Jim Axelrod, CBS News, Amherst, New Hampshire.
And that's the CBS Evening News for tonight. For all of us at CBS News all around the world, good night.